I met Prince when I was 12.
Where did you meet Prince when you were 12?
In Dayton. After
Really?
he performed at UD Arena. Yeah, I mean, I knew him my whole life. He was like the guiding force for me. It's the reason that I had high self-esteem was because of him.
So picture this. Katt Williams, the guy famous for spilling all the hot gossip, drops a bombshell hinting he's got the lowdown on what really went down with Prince. Yeah, you heard it right. Apparently they were tight, like seriously tight. Williams spilled the beans about how they were pod, sharing everything from music to ladies to even comparing notes on their sweet rides. And here's the kicker. Williams might just have some inside scoop about Prince's demise. Now, let's take a moment to truly appreciate the legend that was Prince. Born Prince Rogers Nelson on June 7, 1958 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, he was destined for greatness from the start. With roots tracing back to Louisiana, Prince's musical talent was evident from a young age. Raised in a family deeply immersed in music, he soaked up influences from jazz, funk, and R&B, shaping his unique sound. From his early years, Prince displayed a remarkable prowess for music. His debut album, For You, released in 1978, was just the beginning of a prolific career that would span decades. With hits like I Wanna Be Your Lover and Why You Wanna Treat Me So Bad, Prince quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the music. His groundbreaking album Purple Rain that catapulted Prince to superstardom in the 1980s. Released in 1984 alongside a critically acclaimed film of the same name, Purple Rain showcased Prince's unparalleled talent as a musician, songwriter, and performer. Songs like When Doves Cry and Let's Go Crazy became anthems of a generation, earning Prince numerous awards and accolades, including an Academy Award for Best Original Song Score. Throughout his career, Prince pushed boundaries and defied expectations, refusing to be confined by genre or convention. From his flamboyant style to his electrifying stage presence, Prince was a true innovator, constantly evolving and reinventing himself with each new project. But perhaps Prince's most enduring legacy is the impact he had on future generations of musicians. Influence can be heard in the work of artists like Beyoncé, Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars, and countless others who cite Prince as a major inspiration. Now, let's talk about Prince's death. The official story? Some accidental overdose, they said. But hold up, it doesn't add up. Prince was all about clean living, you know? Vegan lifestyle, hitting the gym, the whole 9 yards. So how'd he end up like that? People are starting to think there's more to it than what they're telling us. And with Williams hinting at some shady business, it's got everyone scratching their heads. Prince wasn't just another celebrity, he was an icon, a symbol of rebellion against the mainstream. And that's why his death raises so many eyebrows. I mean, here's a guy who lived life on his own terms, defying expectations at every turn. So when the official story paints him as just another victim of an accidental overdose, well, forgive us for being a little skeptical, but it doesn't stop there. Talk about some spooky coincidences, like Prince mentioning something about waiting a few days before his passing, or him being found alone in that elevator he once called the devil. Creepy, right? And let's not even start on his battles with record companies. Prince was a fighter, always fighting for his music rights. Some say it might have rubbed certain folks the wrong way. Anyway, Prince's legacy, it's huge. The guy was a legend. His music, his performances, everything. But now, with all these questions swirling around his death, people can't help but wonder what else he could have achieved if things had gone differently. It's a real head-scratcher, that's for sure. And for Katt Williams, Prince was more than just a musical icon. He was a friend, a mentor, and a source of inspiration. Their bond, rooted in a shared passion for music and a rebellious spirit, speaks to the profound impact Prince had on those around him. As we continue to unravel the mysteries surrounding Prince's untimely death, let us not forget the incredible legacy he left behind. His music lives on, his spirit eternal, reminding us all to embrace our individuality and never stop pushing the boundaries of creativity. So here's to Prince, a true legend, a musical genius, and an everlasting source of inspiration. May his memory continue to inspire us all, just as it has inspired Katt Williams and countless others.